We don't find too many people that retire at 65 and sit and watch television. Those folks don't last very long. To have a healthy brain, you need to keep using your brain. You need to have a reason to get up in the morning, to be able to get up in the morning.
For the latest in health-related information and ways to save your life, check out the newsletter.
The brain and the body is well connected. Now, this is not, taking blood work and measuring you in a machine. This is talking more psychology now, but still very important for the health of your brain. You need to find something you're passionate about. Hobbies would be a total waste of time if it wasn't for the fact that they're probably good for your brain. You need to keep your brain engaged, and that brings us to the next point, and that is number 6, to stop playing games. This may ruffle some feathers now, but I'm here to tell you basically that crossword puzzles and Sudoku and all of these brain games on the computer, the research is not showing that those do your brain much good at all in decreasing your chances of dementia. The bottom line is computer brain games help you get better at playing computer brain games. You may know the company Lumos Labs. They have a game called Luminosity. Here in the United States, we hear them advertised all the time. The federal government sued them for $50 million here a couple of years ago for making false claims about the brain health benefits of playing their games. It turns out they could not afford $50 million fine, so the government reduced it to $2 million. And you can still buy their products. So basically, that just doesn't work. What does work is a lifelong way of learning. People with more education do better. Now, if you don't have a higher education, that's all right. You can still maintain your brain health, but you need to get your brain involved with something it's not used to. So that means learning to play a musical instrument when you're 65. It's not too late to start then. It means reading more. My mom is 96 right now, and her mind is still pretty good, and she reads a lot. And I think it's one of the reasons that her mind is still sharp. You got to stay mentally active. It wouldn't hurt to learn a new language. As we said before, there's a whole lot of Spanish speakers out there. And I happen to live in Florida, but I took 4 years of German at school. So maybe what I need to do now is take Spanish. And not only would it be practical, it would probably help my brain as well. Jesus, you have anything to add to that?
Yes, I do have a couple of studies about that. So on your screen on the deck, you will see another article. This is from the Clinical Gerontologist magazine. It is a study where they reviewed 12 brain games, and they wanted to see how they improve cognitive function and if they can prevent dementia, and the result was that they can't. There's no way to measure that objectively, and the results just didn't show any improvement on cognitive function on folks on that. Just going back to the activities that you said, that's also backed up by evidence. There is an article from the New England Journal of Medicine, one of the most important journals of all the world, in 2003. I mean, we have known this since 20 years from now, and they just mentioned exactly what you just said. Reading, dancing, learning an instrument, all of that, those activities can decrease the risk of you getting dementia.